ever lost sleep doing something you love?
You know, like chasing a dream or a passion.
Well, today we're on location at South DeKalb Mall. Sleep is for suckers.
That's right. We're talking to the founder and CEO of the brand, Dave Shands. He's going to tell us what it's all about.
What's going on? My name is David Shands, founder and CEO of Sleep is for Suckers apparel, lifestyle brand, workshop, entrepreneurship workshops. We do a lot, man, for the community, but we are on location right now with Bethany and Arielle on location. They came to the store, South DeKalb Mall. We here on location, man. Tune in.
So tell us your story. Take us back to 2010 where Sleep is for Suckers began.
Well, I guess the philosophy started before 2010. I found in scripture, Proverbs 6:4-11, where the last two verses in that scripture say, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and so shall your poverty come upon you like an armed man and your want like a robber. Almost comparing sleep to a thief. So I got that scripture. It's just been my favorite scripture for years, but the Sleep is for Suckers brand I used to work at the Cheesecake Factory,
okay.
And I was cutting bread. This girl said, hey, what are we going to do for your birthday? I said, well, I don't know. She said, let's go back to this Hungry Groove. That was the name of the club. She said, let's go back to the club we went to last year. Everybody came out. Everybody had a good time. I said, well, bet, let's do it. So she walks away, and that conversation just stuck with me for the entire day. I mean, even into the next day, the conversation just stuck with me because it tells me that for the last 12 months, I've done the exact same thing. Like, I'm in the same place. I work the same job. I'm going to celebrate my birthday at the same place I went to last year. My closet looked the same. My bank balance
Everything was
looked the
repetitive.
Same. Everything was exactly the same. I could have almost been asleep for 12 months, hit by a car, in a coma for 12 months, woke up, and been at the same place just 12 months later.
Wow.
So I felt like I was asleep, and that just began my philosophy, like, sleep is for suckers.
Some people, they don't see the value in how your outward appearance, what you wear, how that affects your attitude and how you move about in the world and interact with people. What would you say to them?
There's a Bible verse that says, man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. Like, man looks at the outward appearance and God looks at the heart. It's like a firm indictment saying, look, I'm going to look at your heart, but people are going to look at, like, what they see. But people are going to look at your appearance, and it's huge. It's important. It's almost everything.
So how does that tie into that attitude? How does it tie into what you're selling?
If you wear a Sleep is for Suckers shirt, chances are, if you're around enough people, somebody will come and ask you about it, because your shirt is telling the crowd something about you. Like, you live this lifestyle of Sleep is for Suckers. Like, you are a dreamer. If I had a shirt that said dreamer, people would know that you're a dreamer, right? Depending on how you carry yourself. I mean, it's into everything. The clothes you wear, how you wear your clothes. If you wear your clothes real big and real baggy, that says something about you. If it said something with profanity on it, that says something about you. So I want people to, I sell the concept and people see themselves in the design, right? So my goal is not to sell you the clothes. I have to sell you on the fact that you dream big, and you'll wear the shirt because this defines who you are, not because of the colors or the design and things of that nature.
What was the most challenging thing?
The most challenging thing is believing that I can really do it. Like, it's all surreal. Like, certain things happen, and I start to worry if I can take it up another level. Like, when I was opening the stores, like, yo, can I open another store? Like, I'm okay with the kiosk, but how's it gonna work? Like, this is a real store. It's getting real now. So the hardest thing is just believing that I can do it.
Another question: have you lost friends on the way, or do you still have the same friends?
I have some of the same friends. I just don't talk to them as often.
And why is that?
Because I believe environment is really, really important. And when I was making $30,000 at the Cheesecake Factory, all of my friends made it.
And that's pretty good. As a way, that is really good.
My service skills off the chain. but I noticed, like, all my friends made around about the same amount of money.
Right.
And when I kind of started doing my own thing, I was working at the Cheesecake Factory. I started making about 20 that year, and I was doing like another 20 at in my business. So I was like 40,000. Then I started noticing my friend, everybody I started hang around with makes about 40,000.
Right.
Then I started looking at other people. Wealthy people hang out with wealthy people. Broke people hang out with broke people. So if my friends aren't, and it doesn't have anything to do with money, but if my friends aren't going towards the place that I'm going and they're not stretching me, they can really ruin my environment. I love them to death, but like
Right.
on two different pages. On
Exactly.
What was your literal first step? Like when you had this plan, what was your first step in the direction to getting your store open or your business off the ground?
My first step was to do it, like get some t-shirts and sell them. So I run an entrepreneurship class, and people say, hey, I need to get my business plan before I actually start putting my logo out there. I need to trademark my logo because I don't want anybody to steal it. I wasn't worried about none of that. I just went and did it. Like, I just go do it. Like, the first step is to take the first step. I don't think, if I was going to give somebody entrepreneurial advice, I don't work on my brand. I don't work on, like the marketing strategy and things of that nature. My first priority is to work on myself. As I grow, my business grows. It's like, if this is you, your business can't grow past you. Like, it's not like you're going to be here and your business is going to grow. You have to grow, and the more you grow, the more everything else you do will grow.
Well, thank you very much for letting us into your store. We
Thank you for
appreciate
coming.
it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It's a very humbling experience. I appreciate it.